What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the one and only Neostock and what I think is going to play out for the future of this company. I'm also going to talk about the latest CPI data that just came out that could definitely affect Neo and the overall stock market going forward. I also have some big updates involving Neo coming out, as Neo has been awarded a very prestigious award for its design for one of its EVs, and also many analysts are giving Neo some buy ratings, making me very bullish, especially after what they put on their Twitter page. Now, before I talk about Neo's Twitter page, why I'm so bullish for Neo going forward, what I think is going to play out for tomorrow and the future, I do have to mention some very important things first. First off, I'm not a financial planner, guys. This is all for educational purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. And not only benefits me, benefits the entire Neo community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100, you will not only qualify for up to 5 free stocks, each with up to $3,500. Once again, that's free money, but you're also going to get free real-time level 2 data with $0 in trading commissions if you simply sign up and deposit $100. So please check that out, guys. And with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So looking at Neo, the stock is looking very good right now. It's up over 5.53% for the day. Let's go, guys. It's looking very bullish in my opinion, because Neo has some very big pieces of news coming out, and I do think we're gaining a lot of momentum from here on out. I think Neo's looking pretty good right now. Before I talk about Neo in full detail, we do need to talk about the overall stock market. So the S&P is currently in the green, up about 0.27%, and this is because of the fact that, look, inflationary data was not as bad as many people have basically anticipated. Now, we knew it was probably going to be at around 7%. If you guys look right here, the inflation rises 7% over the past year, highest since 1982. However, guys, it was not necessarily surprising us, right? We knew that this would be reported. It wasn't at 8%, it wasn't at 9% or 7.5%. It was actually lower than that. But at the end of the day, it still is pretty high, right? It still is pretty high. And this could be concerning because the Fed is going to take very dramatic actions very soon, in my opinion. Now, the thing about this is that this didn't catch the S&P off guard, and the S&P does not look like it's in a bear market. If you look at the chart for the past year, look at the fractals. It runs up, it drops a little bit, it runs up, it drops, runs up and drops, it runs up and drops, and it ran up and dropped a little bit. And a lot of people thought that we were entering a bear market, but now it's starting to rebound, and it's looking kind of bullish, actually. Now, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying the market's never going to crash. I do think there's going to be a crash in 2022, maybe 2023. But right now, as of right now, for the month of January, the S&P looks like it's going to continue to run, and that in turn is a very good sign for Neo. Look at the current fear and greed index. It's on the greedy side at 64. Once again, the market's looking green and more greedy as of right now. So for Neo being up 5.53% is a great sign. If we look at the one-day chart, let's talk about what the price action showed before I go into more detail about technical analysis. So basically, we ran up to about 31.68. We dropped down to the 30. We bounced back and forth with high volatility. Then we ran up to 31.86 and closed at 31.86. Actually, yeah, that's where we closed at. So we're looking pretty good and a pretty good day, up 5.53% for the day. And Neo was looking very bullish today after big pieces of news that just came out. So let's talk about this from a micro, or should I say a macro technical analysis perspective. And you guys can see that we are very undervalued compared to where we were a couple of months ago, right? We're not in the 40s right now, but I do think that it's showing signs to have a very good reversal very soon. Now, I want to talk about what on earth the multiple technical indicators are showing. I'm going to try to make this very simple. So as Neo was dipping, it dipped below the exponential moving averages and was trading with the very short-term ones, the 5 and the 10. And right now, guys, look what's happening right here. As you guys can see, Neo broke past every single one of the exponential moving averages except for the 120-day one, which is a little bit higher because of where Neo was like in the past, right? Over the last couple of months, this thing was in the 40s, now it's at 30, and we're actually treating it kind of as a resistance right now. But if we can break that, it would be a very bullish sign. Now, we did break past everything quite recently, and that's a very bullish indicator that Neo is ready to really run. Now, look at the MACD, guys. We flipped with the 9-day moving average, and now we are seeing a lot of green histograms, which is an indicator that Neo is probably going to continue to run up. And the RSI, guys, the RSI totally flipped. It was descending like this as Neo was dropping. We hit that low of about, like, what is that, 30? We were in the 30s, guys, and now RSI actually flipped within a couple of days. We're currently at 65.23. Once again, a very bullish indicator, which means that Neo is most likely, in my opinion, going to continue to run up for this week. We could see Neo go as high as the $34 to $35 range very soon, and that, in my eyes, would be very, very awesome. Now, can I guarantee this? I know Neo has surprised us in the past and has been red for quite a bit of time, but I do want to put it out there, guys. And so the charts are indicating some bullish moves for Neo, and so is the news. So look at this right here. And I want to talk about this in more detail because look, Neo's fundamentals are crushing it. They're just crushing it day in and day out, left and right. They just keep on crushing it, yet the share price did not always reflect that. Now, right now, we do have some big things that came out, which kind of is showing in the share price right now, and that's a very good sign going forward. Hyundai, Kia, and Neo EVs were recognized for a good design awards. So if I scroll all the way down, this is where the Neo ET7 was rewarded, guys, and it got an award for a very good design that it has. It's very good and it looks very stylish across the globe, and many of the manufacturers and designers got very, very happy because they were recognized, and this is definitely going to improve the company, the fundamentals, because the design is next to everything when it comes to the car. You could have a perfect car, but if the design isn't good, a lot of people would not really even want to buy it. So that's a very good thing that Neo has done, and I can't wait for production of the ET7 to start, which is going to improve their revenue, all the numbers and their fundamentals, which in turn should reflect in the share price. Now, looking at the Motley Fool, they asked, is Neostock a buy? Another Wall Street analyst thinks so. So once again, more analysts are giving Neo a buy rating, and they are talking about how the price is an absolute steal. Once again, it's a very, very awesome piece of news. They are talking about the fact that the EC6 is a very good car and has been absolutely crushing it as well. It tends to be underrated or maybe not as recognized as before, which is why Neo started to do something a little bit different on their Twitter page. Now, before I show you that I want to talk about this right here. The Monthly Fool also asked why Neo stock is higher today. And once again, they basically talked about the fact that, look, in another way, Neo is getting a better average prices than global luxury cars out there like BMW or Audi in China. Strong evidence that Chinese consumers see Neo as a brand worth a premium price. So once again, people are willing to pay the price for Neo's cars because they definitely see it as a local hero, and it looks very, very, very luxurious and very nice. So that's a very, very good indicator that Neo has good fundamentals, and a lot of consumers and investors love the company and its stock too. That's a very, very good sign in my opinion, and for the future it's going to be even better. So to end the video, I wanted to show you guys this. Neo is recognizing their EC6 Coupe. It's an absolutely amazing car, guys. It's very, very cool in my opinion. Whether you want to look at it as an SUV, and it's going to be integrating autonomous technology. It has Nami in it. It's very luxurious. People love the car. I just can't wait for what the future holds for it. So with that said and done, guys, I want to thank you for listening. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not always right when I make predictions about Neo, but I do want to tell you one thing, that technical indicators are showing that this thing is ready to really, really run. And it was very oversold over the last couple of days. And it looks like it's ready to continue on this bullish run that it is on. So once again, I'm very, very bullish for the future. And regardless of what happens tomorrow or in the upcoming days, I definitely believe that this thing is going to recover no matter what people say about it being a Chinese stock. No matter what anyone says, I still believe that millions of people all over the world are looking at it. They're going to be investors left and right all over the world that are going to be investing in this company eventually. And just like the entire EV sector, Neo is going to grow. With that said and done, guys, I'm very bullish. I can't wait for what the future holds. And eventually this thing is going to run to the moon. I just cannot wait. So please be patient, guys. Never quit on your dreams. And I'll see you in the next one. Neo to the moon, and peace out.